Hey everybody, Brandibaddass here with my daughter, Justice.
I guess I'm the good one. I don't know.
The angelic one. So
the white.
I'm saying, so now and then you're going to get to see me with different people. You saw me with Jerry last week. See that look on her face? I had my godson, who's my godson because he used to date Justice. Is it okay to say that?
It's been said, so yes, it's fine.
Okay, so anyway, it's my daughter, my real life daughter, before somebody say that, and you see me do a song with Gabe. You might even see my youngest son, Chris, every now and then. So anyway, we just came back from shopping, had so much fun. She's trying to dress me like a girl because, I'm going to be, well, I won't say she's trying to because I'm moving and I want to try a new look, and most of the time I'm in t-shirts, jeans, and tennis shoes. So I want to do more of a girl kind of theme when I go to a different place, kind of start off doing something.
So think of the female version of Farnsworth Bentleys from G's to Gents. And that's what we went through today. It was fun, though. It was fun.
I didn't give her no trouble. I didn't give you no trouble. No, I didn't give her no trouble. I don't like trying stuff on. She had me in the fitting room.
I mean, she at first was like, you giving me grandma clothes, and then once she actually took the time to look at it.
It wasn't really that. I said it was a muumuu, and then she made me try it on. And that's when I was like, oh, this is nice.
Y'all, let's see it soon.
It really is. I'm going to go back and get some more. I never would have thought to even try on. I don't even know what it's called. It's kind of like a caftan.
It's like a cardigan,
really.
But it's more of a sheer... Yeah, whatever it is, it's nice.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I wasn't prepared for it.
It's not a kimono, but it's in that. It's more like a kimono than.
A lot like a kimono, actually. It's a lot like a kimono. Y'all excuse my eyes, allergies. So, because I look high, don't I?
Didn't see it until you said something.
No, I'm not high. It's allergies. It's stuff in the air. So anyway, speaking of shopping. So we get all of our stuff, and the line, the way it's set up, you can't tell which way you're supposed to come into the line. So we just walked up to the register, and she paid for her stuff first, and so I was coming behind her. I'm standing behind her to the left. Then, while we're doing this, we see the sign that says, line start here, something like that.
It was in the stupidest place that you could
Yeah, exactly. So she paid for all of her stuff, and I look over there, she look over there, and these heavyset chicks, arms folded. They was mad as hell, because, after she got her stuff, I hope they didn't think I was going to go get behind them and go through the line, because that just would have been stupid. So,
and then all you heard was, really? And then I did that little look over, just to kind of, I hear you and see you. It's kind of hard not to, but you gonna wait. Because essentially, even though we didn't get into the line the way that it should have been, we were there first. Mm-hmm. We were there first.
Yeah. And we didn't cut them because we were there first.
It's not like we had 50 million items.
Right. We just ran through like that. But you know how it is. People have a sense of entitlement, when they in line. For whatever reason. I'm in line. It's my turn. I've checked out on people for cutting me in the line.
But you actually cut them.
But they cut me.
Or they cut you, yeah.
Right. But also, I got mad at this lady. I wasn't mad at her. I just was kind of like, really? A couple days ago at the store. Because she had a buggy full of stuff. Stuff was hanging out of the buggy. I had one thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a matter of courtesy. You should just let me go ahead of you. And then she was one of them people who, in between, oh, yes, thank you, baby. And she I started to grab her bags for her and throw them in her buggy and say, now scoot. It does not take this long.
I have one worse. So, I'm in the line at this store called Windsor. They had a $7 sale. I just went in there because I wanted to. This lady with the kid, we're all waiting on fitting rooms. And people had, including myself, at least 15 items. So it's like 6 waiting rooms and everybody has a bunch of stuff. She had 1 or 2 items. But she basically asked if she could cut me because she only had 1 or 2 items. Mm-hmm. And at first I looked at her sideways, but then I thought, you know what? It's fair, fine, because I know I'm going to be a while. So I thought she wanted to just cut the line. She wanted me to get the fitting room because I was in front of her, and we share the room.
What?
So once I got in the fitting room, she was just kind of like, oh, okay, well, then we both can try to...
The hell?
So she's like,
never heard that.
She was like, I'll just leave my clothes on. I'm like, what is happening? At this point, I'm confused. I'm like, you left the baby outside of the curtain. You know, first off, the child. This is how Amber Alerts happen. So you could try on this dress. And she didn't get it all the way over her either. She's like, I'm too fat for this, and walked out. So, I mean, I got the room back, but it's just...
I ain't never heard of nothing like that, yeah. Yeah.
In what world do we share fitting rooms?
Fitting with strangers. I mean, I've been in line behind that person who, well, been generous to that person that only had 1 or 2 things. And then when you get to the register, they got like change. And they sitting up there like 51, 52. And I'm like, word, you knew when I let you in front of me that you was going to pay for everything with change.
Or coupons.
Okay, coupons is a pain too, but counting change, I paid for this dude's stuff one time. Like, man, keep your change. I'll just pay for it. And he probably thought I was like some good. No, I just really need you to get the hell out of line. This is not a good deed. Okay, it's a good deed, but it's a good deed for me.
Well, I'm going to keep that as a mental note for myself and viewers. If you are ever with my mom, carry change. She'll pay for whatever you have so you can get out the way.
Let's see how well that works out. Yeah, do that. Definitely. We'll record it. We'll put that on Afrologik. See how that works out.
Yeah, that'll end up on World Star.
I had you put all your stuff up there, get it rung up and everything, and then just get ghost. Yeah, you assumed I was going to pay for your stuff. I didn't say I was going to pay for it. Yeah.
You texting them from the car, hey, let me know when you're done.
You find anybody yet pay for your stuff? Did you find somebody? But nah, I mean, change is the worst. And people know. And then you know when you got a bag full of change, you know what the hell you came in the store to get. You know?
You remember that old commercial, I think it was Chase, where everybody was paying with cards, and then that one person tried to write a check, and it slowed the whole process down?
Yeah, I remember
Same
that.
thing with change.
Yeah, same thing with change. Yeah, and know what else is irritating? No, this don't have nothing to do with the store. We just doing rants, so... You know what's irritating is when you have a problem and you dealing with something or whatever, and then somebody come up and they be like, there ain't no problem. I had to deal with blah, 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 blah. And this was sitting, and you be sitting there like,
how you gonna tell me what a problem is?
And we wasn't talking about you. We were talking about me.
Anybody who, if you're ever expressing a problem and a person reverts to talking about themselves or tying them into the problem.
Or comparing their problem to yours and how much theirs is worse than yours.
I don't care who you are. Take that as a sign and you know, if that's your friend for whatever reason, let it be for that whatever reason. But you cannot confide in them because that person has just showed you.
But what they really don't understand, though, is, you know, I could have a problem, and then you could have a problem that you feel is better than mine. You tell me your problem, and I could be like, oh, shit, that's nothing. I fixed that like this. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, where you weak, somebody else is strong.
Exactly.
And vice versa. So just because
you have to find that strength.
Exactly.
Yourself.
So just because you have a problem that you think is so huge, it might not be huge to somebody. The person that you're comparing it to might be like, dang, I got the solution. If that was happening to me, I know what I would do to get out of that. But to you, it's the biggest thing in the world. I can't stand when people do that. Oh, that's all you got to worry about? Man, I'm hiding this, and I got to... But we're not talking about you. We're talking about me. Just saying. Quiet unless you're going to be on TV. Say hi, Gabe.
Hi, Gabe.
No, come say hi.
Hi, Gabe.
I knew he was going to do it again.
This is my son, Gabriel, the one who just sang Common with me.
Come close to me, baby.
Now get away from me.
Thank
Okay, don't
Okay, so anyway, that's our rants for today. Allergies kicking my butt. I look horrible. I'm sorry, but I am sticking to my schedule. I'm so proud of myself. I will be up all night producing this, but that's okay, because that's what I do. I put in a whole bunch of time with my job, and I hate doing things for them.
Oh, quick rant before we even do that. So, when things just go missing that you didn't even touch. So, this woman here, I come in, mind you, I live in about an hour and a half away from my mom. And I came here during rush hour, so it took a while to get here. As soon as I get here, she's on a rant. So I'm like, what's wrong? Somebody took my laptop charger. Can you sell laptop chargers in your corner? What can you do? Mom, I think they want the laptop.
Somebody tell me, how do a whole charger get taken out of a wall that it's never removed from? That charger has always been in that wall, and then today it just poof, gone.
No,
gone
I
without
can't
a
say
trace.
I haven't seen it since I've been here.
Gone, and I had it plugged up into the computer for almost the whole morning. I got to work early, and I was watching some OJ stuff, because I kind of watch OJ stuff a lot. So I was watching some OJ stuff on YouTube. And then it got like to half, the battery was like at 50%. And I'm like, oh, I got to charge up because I'm going to have to write later. Look around. And the charger, man. Let's show. This is a big, how do you lose this? How can you lose something like this? And it was in the wall. It's gone to this moment. It has not been recovered. Somebody moved it. Somebody was in my room. They bumped it. They broke it. It's impossible. A charger cannot just up and go away. But it's been remedied.
It's been remedied.
It's been remedied. If something happened to this charger, though.
Oh, I'm coming for whoever. If something happens to this one.
I feel like it's always my stuff that these kind of things happen to. The stuff come up missing, broken. It's always mine. I'm offended.
I didn't do it. Only 3 people in the house.
I don't live here.
Apparently, okay, because it's the same ghost that loses all the silverware and all the...
that doesn't feel ice trays.
That don't feel ice trays.
That silverware's been gone.
I know. That ghost...
We legit clean our room. Like, we clean them out at least a dozen times. There's no way.
At least a dozen.
There's a ghost that follows us, and it has been everywhere we've ever lived.
It just takes silverware.
And it just takes things, and we never see them again. And now my charger, it's like it's trying to ruin my career, man. That's no good. Anyway, this has been our rants. As informal as it is, because usually, you know, I have lights and all that kind of stuff in the sun and blah, blah, blah. This is just kicking it, okay? Excuse how I look. She looks great always, but excuse how I look. I'll be doing another one. I mean, serious, my eyes are bothering me as I watch this. Okay. See y'all later. Deuces.
Money, baby.